Hi, in this video I'm going to talk about the members control and dynamic assignments. So the members control allows you to prompt the user to select from a list of users or groups within your team, and you can combine that with dynamic assignments so that certain tasks within your checklist are assigned to whatever selection is made in the members control. So that's really useful for scenarios where you know that you want to assign some tasks out, but you want to leave that to the user to sort of decide, and you can kind of do it in bulk. So it's quite a nice way to just easily assign a large number of tasks. So I have this template here called Cybersecurity Incident Response. It's got 26 tasks in it. Only one here has already been assigned, which is an approval task. So it's got a halt task and it's assigned to somebody to sort of as an approval step. The rest of the tasks are unassigned. So we'll make a few changes here to show you how the members control works. So on the right hand side in the toolbar, members is the third from the bottom. So I'm just going to drag that across. I'm going to add a members control. You can see the members control. In the template, it will give you a list of all of the users and groups within your team. And it's got a label like any other input control up the top here. So let's say this is going to be security responder, let's say. So this is going to be a drop down. In the checklist, it's going to be a drop down, and it's going to display all of these options to the user, and the user can select one or more of those. Now, when you add the members control, the selection mode is defaulted to multiple. You can change it to single. So let's change this to single for demonstration purposes here down on the bottom right. If you change it to single, obviously the user will only be able to select one user or group. If you have the selection mode as multiple, they can select one or more. And let's make this a required field as well. Now, it probably makes sense as we're capturing security responder. We probably don't want the groups here, so let's exclude these. So alongside each entry, there are two options. There are excluded from selection or selected by default. So we're going to exclude these three groups. So we're only going to display the users. So if I wanted to, I could also select this person by default, maybe. So when the checklist is created, that will be the default selection. But let's just leave that blank for now. You can also, if you go up to the actual settings on the overall control, there are some quick sort of select all, unselect all, shortcuts there. So if you've got a really large team and you've got 50 users, you don't have to go through each individual option. You can use the quick selections there. So we've got that all set up now. So let's now have a look at the dynamic assignments. So if you click on assign, there are static assignments, which are just an assignment to one or more users, and that will always be those selections that you've made. As dynamic assignments can change. So there are three types of dynamic assignments. There's the creator of the checklist. So let's say that this task, I want to assign this to whoever creates the checklist, so whoever runs and creates the checklist. And then maybe all the other tasks, I'm going to actually assign those to the security responder members control, which is the members control we've just created and named security responder. So whatever value is selected in the security responder members control, this task is going to be assigned to. So let's actually copy these to all other unassigned tasks. So we're going to have that on all of these. So you can see these are all now assigned to that, and we've still got this existing approval step in place. So we've got three different types of assignments there. One to the checklist creator, the rest to the members control, and then this existing one that was already in place. Now the third type of dynamic assignment you can make is to a parameter. So if you have any parameters, which is covered in another video, but you can come up here and create parameters, which you can also bind to member controls. So if you wanted to do that with parameters, you can also have dynamic assignments assigned to parameters. But we're not going to cover that just now because we're focusing on the members. So I'm going to save this. And then once this is saved, I will create I'll create a checklist. So let's come up here. Let's say this is ABC Inc. security incident. And let's run this checklist now. And you can see first thing that's happened is the first task has been assigned to the checklist creator. So I'm logged in as demo admin. You can see up here on the top right hand corner. So that's correctly assigned that task to the person who created the checklist. And we've got this approval step here, which is set to user 2, which is existing. So all the other tasks, as you can see, are actually currently unassigned, and that's because we haven't actually selected anything in security responder yet. So let's go ahead and select something. So you can see as I open up the drop down, there are no groups because we excluded those. So let's set this to demo user 3, let's say. So as I select that security responder to demo user 3, all of the other tasks get assigned there, and then that user, demo user 3, will receive an email letting them know that they've been assigned to those tasks and that they can, proceed with their work. So the members control is a really good way of not only capturing user information, i.e. what user is maybe responsible for something or has to perform a certain task. You can actually link it there with dynamic assignments, and that's where it really becomes its most useful. Thanks for watching, and if you have any other questions, just reach out to us in the usual ways.